Allegedly, SniperWolf has just doxed Jack's films.
The momfluencer Katie Sorensen learning her sentence for falsely claiming a couple tried to kidnap her kid.
Fame can bring out the worst in people. Some influencers will do whatever it takes to stay relevant, even if it means ruining the lives of innocent people. I'm visualventure, and I hope you guys have an amazing day ahead. The kidnapping hoax. From Sonoma, California, Katie Sorensen was just your average mother of 3. On the side, she was a self-proclaimed mommy influencer, documenting her kids' lives on her Instagram Motherhood Essentials. But her content took an extreme turn when Katie shared a terrifying story with her followers. On December 7th, 2020, Katie was shopping inside a local Michael's in California when she felt uneasy. She was with her 1-year-old daughter and her 4-year-old son, but as she was shopping around, she couldn't help but notice that there was a couple that seemed to be lingering around them, acting suspicious.
They walked kind of close behind me. I definitely felt the heebie-jeebies. I didn't feel good, but I thought I was judging a book by its cover.
Also saying they, quote, weren't clean-cut individuals and made comments about her kid's appearance.
They're saying blonde hair, blue eyes.
Katie's fear only got worse when she overheard the couple talking on the phone, describing what her kids looked like. She even made disturbing comments like this.
The gentleman said to whomever he was talking to on the phone or whatever, the boy will be easier because he's not wearing a mask, so the mom must not really care about him that much.
Paranoid, Katie quickly finished up her shopping trip and headed out of the store to her car. But Katie's attempt of escaping this couple wouldn't work, and she wasn't prepared for what would happen next.
In that hair of a second, they had taken 2 steps forward towards the stroller, then 2 steps back, then 2 steps forward, then 2 steps back. It made no sense. It was obvious what they were doing. In that last time, he reaches for the stroller, and by the absolute grace of God, someone is parked just a few spots away, just close enough to see what's going on.
After this kidnapping attempt on her kids, Katie immediately went to the Petaluma Police Department to report the incident. Then a week later, she decided to talk about the incident in a story time on her Instagram page. Katie released 2 separate videos, parts 1 and 2. In these videos, she talked about what exactly had happened that day in Michael's. She also warned mothers to be more mindful of their surroundings to protect their kids. Katie's videos went viral. The videos accumulated over 4 million views, and in just a few days, she gained over 70,000 new followers. Everyone on social media was in support of her, proud of her for sharing her story. But what the people didn't know was that Katie's story was far from the truth. After Katie reported the incident to the police, they launched an investigation. One of their first steps was taking a look at the CCTV footage from both inside the Michael's and the parking lot where Katie's story took place. After reviewing the footage, police were surprised to find no evidence that would match Katie's report. A week later, on December 14th, 2020, the Petaluma Police Department released a statement. They watched Katie's videos, and she included information in those videos that she did not report to the police. Something is definitely up. The Petaluma Police Department also posted a CCTV photo of the suspected couple, saying that they are persons of interest but remain innocent until there's enough evidence to support Katie's story. Soon after the statement was released, Katie privated her Instagram account, which was weird. But Katie was doing interviews with news outlets and being praised for her bravery, while the couple that she accused were living a nightmare. Not only were they subject to police questioning, but they were also labeled as criminals even though they did nothing wrong.
What went through your mind when you realized the severity of this?
At first, we laughed. Then we started to see and get kind of upset and angry.
Being labeled a child abductor, it's upsetting, it's heartbreaking, it's life-changing.
The investigation finally came to a close once Petaluma police realized that Katie's story was nothing more than a bold-faced lie. The CCTV video showed that the couple maintained a safe distance away from her and her kids and made no attempt at kidnapping them. Instead of walking away with the clout that she wanted, Katie would walk away with a jail sentence.
The momfluencer Katie Sorensen learning her sentence for falsely claiming a couple tried to kidnap her kids.
She was convicted of 1 count of making a false police report and was immediately taken into custody. In June of 2023, Katie finally received her official sentencing. She was sentenced to 90 days in jail along with 12 months of informal probation. This meant absolutely zero social media usage and search and seizure of all her electronic devices. So what makes me especially upset about this situation is the fact that Katie was really playing it off. Like, she legit looked like a person who was a victim of this tragedy. I mean, if I saw that on Instagram, I would definitely believe her without even thinking twice. But thankfully, Katie suffered the consequences of her actions, but that can't be said for our next influencer. With over 150,000 followers on Twitch, Jaden is a streamer that's become well known throughout the League of Legends gaming community. She first started streaming in 2014 and since then gained a ton of fans. Despite her following, she's not actually as popular as some might actually think, because throughout her career, Jaden's made a big mistake that ruined her reputation. She had a secret. Jaden wasn't always her username. She started streaming with the username YourPrincessLol. It was under this username that she released a twit-longer statement that shocked the entire gaming community. On July 2nd, 2020, Jaden posted a tweet titled "My Experience with CLG Tuesday." She linked it to a 700-word twit-longer. For context, twit-longer allows users to post longer messages than Twitter's character limits. She was talking about Jean-Sebastian Theory, aka Tuesday, who was a League of Legends player on the team CLG. In Jaden's statement, she wrote about how Tuesday allegedly tried to flirt with her without consent. This supposedly happened after a League of Legends champion game where she, Tuesday, and other CLG players went back to Tuesday's hotel room to hang out. According to Jaden, after everyone else left, Tuesday attempted to make a move on her even though he had a girlfriend at the time, but Jaden did not reciprocate. This is how Jaden told the story. She wrote about how when she was wiping off her makeup in the bathroom, he put his arms around her. Minutes later, he pulled her onto his lap. She explained how uncomfortable Tuesday's actions made her, especially since she saw him as a trusted friend and he even had a girlfriend too. She mentioned she confronted him multiple times, expressing how wrong she thought the situation was. Jaden ended her statement with a message for others, telling them it's okay to speak up against those who make you feel uncomfortable. The response to Jaden's statement was mixed. Some supported her, while others believed it was just a misunderstanding and wanted to hear what Tuesday had to say. Jaden released screenshots of her DMs with Tuesday as evidence, but Tuesday fought back. A week later, he tweeted a Google Doc link filled with context, screenshots, and testimonies from others involved. Tuesday started off by showing proof that he and Jaden had flirted with consent for years, showing receipts of their DMs. He also told his side of the story of what happened that night. According to Tuesday, Jaden's friend encouraged him to flirt with her, saying she had feelings for him. Tuesday wrote that Jaden was the one that asked to go with him that night. He also denied Jaden's claims that they were alone in the room together, stating that there were 2 others. One of these people even provided a statement to support Tuesday's words. Tuesday ended the document by apologizing to both his supporters and his girlfriend for the drama. After Tuesday's statement was released, almost everyone switched sides. Since this was during the height of the Me Too movement, many people criticized Jaden for putting out a false statement with a twisted narrative. Despite the backlash, Jaden's career didn't suffer. She was even asked to be the captain for a Twitch Rivals team, which is a famous streamer competition. But on January 11th, 2021, when the Twitch Rivals roster was released, the public was furious that Jaden's name was on the list. Tuesday opened up about how hurt he felt, yet Jaden never apologized for what she did. Because of Jaden's false allegations, he almost lost his girlfriend and his supporters, but Jaden didn't seem to care. Being a team captain, Jaden needed to invite others to join her team, but no one wanted to be tied to her, considering what she's done to an innocent man.
I officially declined with her. Please don't go on hating on whatever. Like, I don't want to associate myself with that, you know?
She then dropped out of the Twitch Rivals tournament after the backlash. Even with this major controversy, Jaden continues to stream today. This next influencer ruined an innocent old man's life, and to me, this one's personally heartbreaking. The biggest mistake.
What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
Keemstar, or better known by his handle Drama Alert, is one of the most famous news reporters on the internet. With over 5 million subscribers on YouTube, Keemstar is arguably one of the first people to kickstart the drama commentary channels on the platform. For years, thousands of people have turned to his page for his latest on pop culture and social media news. But with great popularity comes great responsibility, and Keemstar made a huge mistake. On January 8th, 2016, a video went up on his Drama Alert channel called RuneScape Offender Returns. In his video, Keemstar talks about a news article from 2011 which talks about a Massachusetts man who inappropriately met up with a younger player from RuneScape. The man in the article was named John Phillips and was in jail. But Keemstar believed that the man was released from prison, changed his name to Tony, and was actively streaming on Twitch.
John was arrested for this, and he recently got out of jail, and the first thing he did was stream RuneScape on Twitch.
The streamer that he showed in the video was 62-year-old Tony Ray Winchester, or known online by his username RSGlorianGold. Tony just started streaming on Twitch on December 8th, 2015, but Keemstar put that to a halt. At the time of this upload, the Drama Alert channel had over 800,000 subscribers, and after this video went live, many Drama Alert fans flooded Tony's Twitch channel with negative comments and false allegations. You see, John and Tony were not the same people, but Keemstar kept pushing that narrative. Tony was in no way connected to the perpetrator aside from having a few similar facial features, but they were not the same people. The actual offender was still in jail.
The guy who actually did commit that crime with the whole RuneScape teen thing, he's still in jail. He's in there for life, actually, so he's never getting out.
Some people even launched DDoS attacks on Tony and exposed his personal information. The next day, during a stream, Tony's chat was bombarded with harassment. Even though he was innocent, Tony couldn't help but break down. He made a teary statement to his stream, once again reminding everyone that he's done nothing wrong and he wasn't going to let false allegations stop him from doing what he loved, streaming.
Now, everybody in the world knows my real name's Tony Ray Winchester. I'm 62. I've retired because I'm not going to let somebody run me off. Now that the whole thing's cleared up, and you guys know I'm a good guy, I'd like to go take a break.
Tony's speech was clipped countless times and touched the hearts of many in the community. More and more people also started pointing out that the actual criminal was already in jail. This pushed Keemstar to retract his statement and issue an apology. Keemstar uploaded a video onto the Drama Alert channel. The title was "We Got It Wrong, I'm Sorry, and We'll Do Better."
I'm so proud of how successful my show has been becoming. But now as I sit here in front of you, I don't feel proud at all. I feel ashamed. I feel like a dirtbag.
In the video, Keemstar addresses the controversy. He says that he's removed the original video and expressed how ashamed he felt about putting out the wrong information. He also informed the subscribers that the person on his team that pushed this story has been fired and that he will be taking care of any damages that he caused to Tony.
This guy didn't do anything. He didn't do anything wrong. And because of me, he was harassed for about 2 hours.
With the truth out there, it seemed like the saga was finally at its end, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. On May 20th, 2020, a Twitter user by the name of Return of Wild posted a thread accusing Tony of the exact same crime. This Twitter user was one of Tony's chat moderators, Rebecca Hartz. The thread was immediately dismissed by most of the public. People were quick to point out the obvious Photoshop flaws in the screenshots, like the partner badge not being added in or the capitalization being wrong. The original poster, Return of the Wild, was also called out by many people as being an untrusted source, since he had a problematic past in the RuneScape community. But Keemstar did it again. He retweeted the post, tagging Tony and telling him to come clean and to stop blaming him for the hate that he's gotten. Tony once again had to defend himself. He made a video where he showed proof that Return of the Wild lied.
I think it's pretty cool to spend time with you. As long as you don't mind my age, 25. I don't mind your age. See, so right there, the girl says, as long as you don't mind my age, 25, I don't mind your age.
In 2022, Tony passed away after losing his battle with cancer, but he had a community filled with loving supporters until the very end. Even after Tony was proven innocent, Keemstar still couldn't let it go. And you guys are probably familiar with our next influencer. My family is in danger.
Hello friends, it's me.
Some know her from her compilation reactions, others know her from her Call of Duty videos, but you've probably heard about her through the insane amount of drama she's been in these past few years. As SniperWolf, her real name Aliyah Marie Shalesh, got her first start on YouTube back in 2013, but many people know her by her nickname Leah. With over 34 million subscribers, Leah's become one of the most recognizable faces on the internet. However, her journey to this point has been rocky. She's been in a ton of controversy, but undoubtedly her biggest scandal yet was her massive feud with fellow YouTuber Jack's Films. Jack Films, like SniperWolf, has been part of YouTube for as long as anyone can remember. He has almost 5 million subscribers and has uploaded videos for almost 20 years. His content is mostly comedic short films and parodies, but he's also made multiple videos condemning reaction channels for their lack of creativity. One of the channels that he's been most vocal about is Leah's SniperWolf channel. Jack has openly criticized Leah for her content style, claiming that her reactions are low effort with ideas that are recycled from other creators. But it wasn't until October 26th, 2022 that things really started to escalate. On that day, Jack posted a video on his main channel where he made an announcement that nobody would have expected.
I've created a brand new YouTube channel called Jack's Films. And so far, I've only uploaded one video titled TikToks That Gave Me a Tummy Ache.
Your mom.
Oh, it says your mama. That's not very nice.
The channel and its first video was essentially a parody of Leah's account, even down to the daily uploads. On the channel, Jack continued to upload multiple reactions to Leah's videos. This led to the two of them beefing on Twitter. Although Jack and Leah had multiple Twitter standoffs, this one was different. On June 22nd, 2023, YouTube posted a tweet with a quote from SniperWolf, where she says she gets her video ideas from fans. Jack had a lot to say about this, since he believed that Leah wasn't a content creator, but a content thief. And Jack made a video on July 26th, 2023 talking about it.
Seeing YouTube and VidCon boost this kind of activity is so disheartening. It sends a terrible message to creators, and that is, don't create, steal. Why make content when you can curate it?
Jack discusses his Twitter exchange with Leah and criticizes YouTube for promoting low-effort content. He also highlights how Leah does not credit the creators of the content that she reacts to or who she takes her ideas from, and the comments proved his point. The pinned comment on his video was from a creator who claimed Leah stole their content. So I completely understand that content is recycled on YouTube sometimes. For me, I take title and thumbnail inspiration from other YouTubers, but the research is from a ton of different places, right? It is basically an entirely new video, taking only inspiration on the title and thumbnail. So if you guys think that it looked similar to somebody, you're probably right. Jack kept uploading on his Jack's Films channel, being more critical of Leah's videos. He created a game with his viewers called SniperWolf Bingo, using a custom bingo card that included actions that he believed Leah did often in her reaction videos.
SniperWolf will read the caption verbatim.
I opened my beats the wrong way.
Yeah. Please go to your bingo cards and please select reading caption word for word. It's like clockwork.
On August 16th, 2023, Jack made another video about SniperWolf titled SniperWolf is Getting Worse, Here's Proof. In it, he highlights 3 instances where Leah allegedly stole content without adding anything new. In one example, he shows Leah including a TikTok video in her compilation without reacting to it at all.
We're all trying to predict what SniperWolf will say, how she'll react, etc. Here's my real-time reaction to what happens next.
About 2 months after this video was posted, SniperWolf did something that she couldn't take back.
Allegedly, SniperWolf has just doxed Jack's films.
On October 13th, 2023, SniperWolf posted a poll on her Instagram story asking her followers if she should go to Jack's house. But that wasn't the problematic part. Her next story was. Her followers were shocked when they saw a video of Jack's house address with the caption, "Let's talk like adults." Leah even tagged Jack in the story. After fans accused her of doxing, the story was removed, but Leah defended herself, posting that she didn't dox anyone and that Jack had posted his address online himself. Meanwhile, Jack and his wife lived in fear, knowing that their house was shown to millions of people. Jack was extremely vocal about the situation, calling Leah a stalker and pushing for YouTube to take action. The next day, Jack posted this video called SS SniperWolf Came to Our Home Last Night. It's time for YouTube to step in. He pushed for Leah to be banned from YouTube, and plenty of people supported him.
In my 17 years on YouTube, I've never once had someone come to my home and vaguely threaten me. SniperWolf needs to be deplatformed.
6 days later, on October 20th, 2024, YouTube announced that Leah's channel received a temporary demonetization. Less than an hour later, Leah made a public apology to Jack on her Twitter. But everyone thought it was insincere since it was immediately posted after YouTube announced that her channel was no longer monetized. Luckily, Jack and his wife weren't harmed, but unfortunately, that isn't always the case because for a next influencer, the damage was permanent. The tragic story of InquisitorGhost. Vincent Plici, known as InquisitorGhost, was a popular TikTok cosplayer, especially loved in the Call of Duty cosplay community. His username was Inquisitor3, but most people called him InquisitorGhost due to his infamous portrayal of the character Ghost from Call of Duty. With a following of over 100k and multiple viral videos, it seemed like Vincent was well on his way to a successful social media career. But sadly, he didn't get a chance to see that through because of three evil individuals who wanted to see his downfall. In September of 2023, screenshots began circulating around the Call of Duty community. These pictures contain private DMs between InquisitorGhost and his video editor AJ, who was a minor at the time. These screenshots showed conversations between InquisitorGhost and the editor. In them, Ghost was saying things like, "I love you and I'ma marry you," but these messages were taken out of context. At first glance, these messages seemed highly inappropriate to send someone that age. But there was a reason why only a few specific screenshots were being shared. It involved three people: AJ, Ghost's editor, Tito, AJ's boyfriend, and Keegan's mask, a friend who leaked the screenshots first. In Ghost's bio, he wrote, "Minors DNI, do not interact," meaning he didn't want minors talking with him. When AJ first reached out, Ghost quickly shut her down. AJ lied about her age, which led to more conversations, with Ghost eventually becoming his editor. But AJ had other plans. She and her boyfriend Tito aimed to ruin Ghost's reputation by baiting him into saying inappropriate things. Once they had some incriminating screenshots, they got their friend Keegan's mask to leak them. When the screenshots were leaked, Ghost denied the allegations but stayed under the radar, barely posting on his page. And on September 27th, 2023, he would post his last TikTok ever. 2 weeks later, InquisitorGhost started a TikTok live stream, but instead of seeing Ghost's usual mask and outfit, all fans would see was a dark room. The chat was also completely disabled. Then, out of nowhere, things would take a heartbreaking turn. Off camera, you could see panicked voices shouting, glass breaking, and crying. Everyone knew that something devastating must have just happened, an attempt. On October 12th, 2023, Ghost's entire account was removed from the platform. News of his passing would hit headlines. AJ, Tito, and Keegan's mask were accused of causing Ghost's passing. To try and defend themselves, Tito posted videos explaining their actions, but that only managed to backfire on them as they exposed their cruel plan to the world. Tito shared screenshots that revealed the three of them were plotting to ruin Inquisitor Ghost's life. Tito encouraged AJ to manipulate Ghost into saying things that could be incriminating. While the actual reason why is unclear, many people began to speculate that it was because of Tito's jealousy as a cosplayer. It seemed like Tito was trying to gain clout to become an influencer too. Keegan's Mask, who first leaked the screenshots, later apologized in a TikTok video claiming she acted on what she believed was true and didn't intend to harm Ghost. All three of them have been terminated from TikTok. As for Ghost, fans created a petition to get a Call of Duty skin honoring him in the next game. And it's reported that Call of Duty agreed to release a skin in his honor. Rest in peace, and I wish his family well. The stories we've covered are a chilling reminder of the responsibility that comes with influence. My friends, consequences can last a lifetime. I know we're almost reaching 700,000 subscribers, so I promise to never take advantage of you guys. I want you to be the very best that you can be. Visual Venture. Wait, before you go, click subscribe here and then watch this video where I talk about disturbing YouTube channels that were banned. Love you guys. Peace.